Well, for more on this, I'm joined by our international affairs commentator, Douglas Herbert. Doug, can you tell us why this contempt charge against Mark Meadows is so significant?
Because as the former chief of staff to President Trump, he is the man who is closest in the line of communication to the president. If anyone had a direct line and could have gone to the president and said, as apparently more and more evidence is showing, people were imploring him to do so, stop this, call off your supporters, call off this pro-Trump mob, please, Mr. President, he would have been the person to do it. He is the person who has the closest, easiest access to the president. Anyone who ever watched The White Wing or House of Cards knows this. Don't need to tell them about it. But look, the woman we just heard, Liz Cheney, a staunch Republican if ever there was one. Let's just recall she was ousted, kicked out of her party leadership post for being one of the only people there. You could count them on your hands. I don't even need this many fingers in the Republican Party who dared to defy or criticize or question or confront Donald Trump and his narrative of a stolen election. Mark Meadows, the evidence, actually did cooperate with this commission initially. Here's the arch irony here. He turned over 9,000 documents to the Senate, the January 6th bipartisan, that means Republicans and Democrats investigating commission, turned over these documents, which raise many, many questions, which the committee says it is imperative for them to be able to question the man directly in the line of communication to the former chief executive and find out what happened, what was Donald Trump doing that day, what was he doing during those hours. As the Washington Post put it, Allison, for 187 harrowing minutes, the president watched his supporters attacking the U.S. Capitol and resisted pleas to stop them. The committee wants answers to those questions. They think there's no better person than Mark Meadows. Why did he flip? Why did he all of a sudden stop cooperating after handing over 9,000 documents? You'd say that's strange. He hands over the material, the evidence, and then he says, no, I'm not going to come and answer your questions. Well, he's invoking executive privilege, which is obviously under legal scrutiny right now and debate. But he had a book come out called The Chief's Chief. And in that, he details Trump's involvement in the alleged involvement in the January 6th insurrection. And right after that, you can imagine that Donald Trump, he panned the book. And you could also imagine, and I say it's speculation because we don't have it on the record, that Trump perhaps pressured Meadows a little bit. Like a lot of Republicans, when Donald Trump puts pressure on you, you feel that pressure. And often the fear of Trump and the fear of the wrath of his supporters makes you turn coat. That's why he stopped cooperating. Speculation, obviously, but probably informed speculation.
All right, Doug, thank you very much for that analysis on that case on Mark Meadows.